Hi everybody, I'm Cass and welcome to my YouTube channel called SCC Children's Crafts by Cass. This channel is all on little kids' Bible stories while I use props to tell the story and Christian children's crafts between the ages of 0 to 12 years old, along with a little chat on the topic of the day from the Bible story and a prayer for you guys at the end of each video. I would also like to invite all of you to our church called Shaganappi Community Church. It is here in Calgary, Alberta at Barbara Mitchell Center, and our lovely pastor, who is also an officer, named Connie Crystal, leads us every Sunday for it from the times between 2 to 4 p.m. Either we meet in Jacob's Well for it, although right now that varies, and sometimes we are on Zoom due to COVID restrictions. And today's craft is Noah's Rainbow, and it is for the ages 4+ with parental guidance and vision. But before we start everything, we actually have a special guest again today. Welcome, Gorilla Cam.
Hello,
Say
kids.
hi.
How are all the kids doing out there? It is great to join Casaroo this morning.
There you go.
And we'll just take her direction, and I'm going to chime in when I can. It's great seeing you kids, though. I hope a lot are tuning in.
Yes, it's really nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
So I have some questions for this one.
Sure.
So speaking of Noah's Rainbow, he's been on the ark before. What was Noah's ark like?
Well, I have heard that there were deer on the ark, which makes no sense to me. But there were also dogs on the ark, which historically might be inaccurate, but I think if dogs were on the ark, a lot more people would want to travel, right? Because dogs are really popular, right? Like, what kid doesn't like a good dog in the family, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's true.
apparently there were two of everything, so it's hard to know what type of animals were on there.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean there might have been bears,
Hmm.
giraffes. They would have presented weird problems. I imagine giraffes on there.
They're
That would
long
not
necks. Yeah.
Well, you'd need a really high ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, it is awesome though.
So was it fun being on the ark?
I would think it would be fun, yeah.
You get to go sailing as well in the water.
Yeah, and the the visuals would have been good, right? It would have been very beautiful for sure.
Awesome. So how's the jungle been treating you?
There's been a banana shortage.
Oh, that's not
I
good.
think somebody's been taking a few too many bananas, is what I think's happened. So no problem, we'll get more.
Good. Eat your bananas, kids. Lots of vitamins.
A lot of vitamins, potassium.
Yeah,
Yeah, potassium, banana. I have
Number one.
at least 2 bananas every day.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you do with them?
Well, just eat them, but I mean they're good in pies.
Or cereal?
They're good on they're good on cereal. Count Chocula. Yeah.
Ha. Don't do that, kids.
No, don't do
Just
that, kids. Choose something healthy. Very important.
Yeah, Raisin Bran with banana.
Yeah, Raisin Bran's good. Yeah, yeah. But something healthy for sure. Not going to try and push bad habits here. That's the last thing that Gorilla Cam wants to do.
Yeah, he's trying to push good habits.
Absolutely. And Cass has really good habits, by the way. So listen to her. She knows her stuff.
I try.
Yeah.
So, you don't swing anymore in the jungle, eh? You let the young ones still do that.
Well, as I said last time I was
joints.
here, I've retired from swinging from anything
Yeah.
because when I fall, there's a good chance I won't get up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's not good. But I'll leave that to the younger ones
It's
for sure.
retirement time.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close.
Awesome. So what are you doing today, Gorilla Cam?
Well, I'm going to take my dog out for a walk, I think.
Oh, gorillas have a dog.
Yeah,
See,
absolutely.
he has a dog.
Yeah. Well, and I'll feed her something first.
Good.
Yeah.
What are you gonna feed her?
Not really sure. Maybe some ham or something in the fridge. Yeah.
Oh, she'll like that.
Yeah, something like that. And she's a great dog for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe one of the next times I'll bring her.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll bring the dog next time.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll show her on camera.
Yes, she loves being on camera, getting her
Yeah.
picture taken, pretty much anything like that.
Yeah, his dog poses all the time.
She does. She poses
like she actually knows the picture is going to be taken.
yeah,
of her.
she poses like, sit there and look at the camera. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what she does. So
That's awesome. All right. Well, it was nice to have you here.
it's nice. It's nice seeing you, Cassaroo, and all the kids out there. I hope they have a great weekend. We're not that far away from Christmas, right? So that's my favorite time of year is Christmas.
Yeah,
So hopefully I can come back by Christmas and we can do this again.
that'd be awesome.
Okay.
All right, he's going back to the jungle. He has stuff
I
to
am.
do.
It was nice seeing everybody. Nice seeing you, Cassaroo.
Thanks, Gorilla Cam.
Okay. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's always a joy to have Gorilla Cam come and see you guys. He enjoys it. All right. So, I now have a story for you guys, and the story is called Noah's Rainbow. From Genesis 8, verse 9:1. The rain stopped when the land dried up. Noah, his family, and all the animals came out of the ark. Noah thanked God for keeping them safe. God had then put a beautiful rainbow in the sky to show he would never again flood the whole earth. And it was a beautiful day. A rainbow is a sign of God's promise. Noah thanked God for sending the rainbow. When I see a rainbow, I will remember God's promises to me. The end. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. And we are now going to do the craft on Noah's Rainbow. And then after the craft, or during the craft, we're going to talk about God's promises to us. All right, let's begin. Okay. So this is the rainbow. So as you can see, you can hang it up on your wall at home or on your doorknob. You can put it on the doorknob or, on your window if you have a little hook that goes, and then a little thing that attaches to your window and a hook, and then you put it on your window. You can do whatever you want with this. Okay. So Noah's Rainbow. So ages 4+, again, with parental guidance and supervision, please. Okay, so let's begin. But before we do begin, I will be right back because I need something. See, when you remember what you need, kids, it's good to just quickly get it and then come right back and start doing it. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Ugh, all right. And what was it I forgot? A large paper plate. Huh. Figure I need that for today. So if you forget something when you're doing something, like your material, you forgot to grab something, and you remember, you just grab it, right? So that's what I did. So you will need one large or medium-sized paper plate. Okay. You will need one large red construction paper. And it comes in handy too, sorry, I'm going to mention with the construction paper, because we're going to be cutting from like here down, and if there's 2 or 3 of you kids doing it, this will just come in handy, right? So anyway, one large red construction paper, one large orange construction paper, one large yellow construction paper, although it looks kind of green in the light. One large green construction paper. Okay. One large blue construction paper. One large purple construction paper. And you can get the construction paper at Dollarama, dollar store, right? One brown large piece of construction paper for the boat. And an example when I talked about save your scraps of paper, because I did a sample piece for this. This is the water, so I just saved this to show you guys that I saved my scraps too, because I'm going to be using it again today. So one large light baby blue construction paper for the water. And then for the animals, now you can grab a scrap piece of paper and literally draw your own animals out at home and color it in with either crayons, pencil crayons, or washable felt markers. But today I'm not going to do that. So I just printed off simple Noah's Ark animals, and then I cut it out, and I'll show you as we go and do the craft. I had put this in the information box below. There's a link for the picture. So if you want to print it out at home and do the exact same thing, you can. Okay. You also need one thing of white thread, white string, one small or large white Studio or Elmer's liquid glue, one glue stick, one hole puncher. If mom and dad has this at home, you can do it for them, or you can assist them while they do it. Some of them might be really independent and do it on their own. One children's friendly scissors, and you need 17 white or yellow cotton balls. Okay, you can also get this for cheap at Dollarama, like really cheap. All right, you can get all of it from Dollarama, basically. I'm not sure about the hole puncher though. Walmart maybe. All right, so let's begin doing our craft. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our large paper plate. Okay. You guys see it? Sorry. Okay. I'm going to cut this paper plate in half. So right in the middle, and of course mom and dad or whoever is taking care of you today watching this video can help you either trace a line with a ruler in the middle and then cut it out using a pencil, or just free cutting it out like I am, using my own judgments. Okay, here is half the large paper plate. I cut it out the best I could. It might not be the most perfect cut, but here it is. The next thing I'm going to be doing is taking my hole puncher and hole punching one part right on the right side and then spaced out evenly, hopefully. I'll try my best on the left side, hole punch. So we'll do this together. So, you know, it might not always be evened out, but here's mine, definitely not evened out. This could be, or sorry, this one could be a little bit more over here, but it doesn't have to be perfect, kids. Again, this is all about having fun, being creative and messy, okay? So, that is done. So here it is. So here's what, this is gonna be the cloud of the clouds of the rainbow. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take my white liquid glue and open it and glue literally like all over inside the plate, which is actually the fun part. And yeah, because yeah, it's like all over, right? Okay. So I just got the inside of it, like as you can see just in here. Okay, using my white liquid glue. And then I've got my cotton, my 17 cotton balls. And the reason why it's 17 is we'll do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So the balls, it should look like this now. That's your clouds for the rainbow. Okay. All right. So now this part is done. So I'm going to put the clouds to the side for now. And now we're going to start cutting out the rainbow parts. Again, parents, you can use a ruler with a pencil and trace from here all the way down so it's perfectly straight. See, I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to risk it, and I'm actually going to freehand cutting it. However, I would suggest parents and kids can use a ruler and a pencil and trace from up, down, straight. Okay. So I'm going to start with red, because in a rainbow, what color does it start with? It starts with red. So I'm going to start with that. So here it is, the first strip to our rainbow. The next color, what does it start with in the rainbow? Red and orange. So now we'll cut this one out. Orange. Using our child-friendly scissors. Orange. And what's the next color in the rainbow? Yellow. So we'll start cutting the yellow one. yellow. What's the next color in the rainbow? Red and orange and yellow and green. So green. What's the next color after green? Red and orange and yellow and green and blue. It's like a dark navy blue. We'll cut this out. So here's the blue strip. So what's the next color after blue? The last color of the rainbow. Red and orange and yellow and green and blue and purple. This is the last strip of the rainbow. Ha! I've got it in order. Here's all the strips that we've cut out together. So now we have our strips. And now the gluing begins. So we're going to take our clouds. You might want to let them dry for a few minutes before you start doing the glue sticking your strips on the back of these, just so the clouds are dry and glued nicely on it. But I think that mine is okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to take my red strip first, and I'm going to take my glue stick, and I'm going to glue the top part up here, just a bit, and put it over here, just behind it. So glue stick it on the back. So I did it on the left-hand side, the far left-hand side on the back. You just glue stick it there. You might have to press down a bit for it to stick. The next strip is orange, so I'm going to do the same thing. Put some glue on the top and glue it on the back of your cloud. So on the back of the paper plate. So, yeah. And just so you know, kids, when we're done, I'll show you. I'll even it out. So then I'll keep going. So I hope that you're all doing well and you're staying safe, and washing your hands and wearing your mask when you need to, and that you're obeying your parents, listening to your mom and dad. And that you're doing well in school. All those things. We are making a rainbow. Okay, so here's our rainbow so far. It should look like this. You can see it's uneven on the ends. So this is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to take my child-friendly scissors when I'm done gluing all of them on the back with a glue stick, and I'm going to evenly cut them out. Okay. Starting with red. orange, and yellow, green, blue, and purple. So, see, it's way more even. It's evened out more now. So I just cut the ends with my child-friendly scissors, and your parents can help you with that. So you've got your clouds and you've got your rainbow. So this is what it should look like so far. So now what we're going to do is we are going to cut our boat out. So I'll use a pencil to help show you guys for this. So I got my pencil, I got my large brown piece of construction paper, and I'm going to just draw a random boat. So just like this, just a basic, looks like half a lemon, just, yeah, cut out. I'm going to get my child-friendly scissors and we're going to cut it out together. Okay, this is what your boat should look like this or something like that. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my animals, so I printed this off, and carefully cut around it. However, I have an idea. You can even take your pencil, and I'll do this with you, and kind of sketch around it, like draw around where you want to cut around the animals on this. You can get your parents to really help you with this part. So like that. See how I just used my pencil and sketched around it? Then I'll take my child-friendly scissors and we'll cut this out together very carefully. So this is what it should look like. So now I'm going to take my glue stick and we're actually going to glue the boat part on this picture right here. So we'll do that together. Because we're going to glue half of the upper part on top of where we glued the boat here, like right about here. So it should look like that. Okay. And then we're going to take our baby blue large construction paper and I will trace out water with you and cut it out carefully and we'll paste it. And then we are almost done. So I just traced out what the water I think looks like in my head. We're going to take our child-friendly scissors and we're going to carefully cut this out together. Remember, the craft doesn't have to be perfect, just however you want it to look like. Okay. So it should look like this. And then you're going to take your water and you're going to also glue just the rim all around here with your glue stick. So we'll do that together. Put glue there. And a little bit underneath as well. So I glued it, and then you're going to take your boat, and we're going to do this together very carefully. Just going to glue all the way there. Just like that. Okay, and it should look like this. Now you can see that it's a boat in water with animals. So now that that's complete, we're going to glue the whole back of this and glue it carefully on our rainbow. The whole back of what we just did together, the whole back of this, we're going to glue with our glue stick. Put glue all over it. Okay. Okay, I glued the whole back of it. And then on the rainbow, we're gonna take it and see how I glued the back of it, and we're gonna press down very gently and carefully on our rainbow, like this. Okay. So now it should look like this. Aha. And now we are almost complete. So I'm going to put my glue stick away now. And I'm going to clean my mess up. So any scrap, any mess I have, I'll throw that in the recycling. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white string, or white, yeah, and take just about this much. You can use a ruler as well, parents, and cut it out with my child-friendly scissors. So I got my string, and we're going to put one side of it through one hole. And then what I do is you do this. See, I put it through the hole, and then you just tie like a knot behind it. So I'm going to double knot it. I did one, and then I did two. That's a double knot. See? Then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Put it through the other hole. And then I'm going to do a knot again, a double knot again on the other side. So there's one. And two. So it should be like this now. Ooh. Okay, it should be like that. The strings that you have in the back that are hanging, you can just take your child-friendly scissors and cut those gently, parents, so it's not poking out. And it's complete. Yay! You now have a Noah's Rainbow for ages 4+ craft, and you have your cloud, and you can hang it up anywhere in your house, and you have your rainbow and the boat. Noah's Rainbow. Okay. I hope you guys really enjoyed that craft. We're going to quickly have a chat about God's promise quick, a prayer, and that's it. So when it comes to God's promises, what kind of things do you guys ask God to promise you with? I'd like to know maybe in the comments below through parents. I know that, you know, it's personal for everybody, but when you ask God to promise you with something, He shows it through people again, and through things. Like, he has his magical ways of showing that he promises, like, if you're in danger with anything, and after that you seek out God and you pray to him asking to protect you and stuff, and you are protected from that danger for like the rest of your life, it's like God's promise to you that you're okay, that you're protected. So yeah. So now I'm going to pray for you guys. Heavenly Father, I just pray for children of all the nations, God, that you give them all of your love, your strength, your courage, your wisdom, all the confidence in the world in them, your kindness, your smarts, all of it, Father, that you give all of it to them, that they are protected by you, that they know that you will always keep your promises with them, and that they are feeling safe and secure wherever they are, Father, that you give them love and light and hope. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, that is it for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like below and click subscribe, and comment down below as well if you wish, and I promise that I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.